Hi, Tom. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I thought we'd start today that maybe you could tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. For more than 15 years, I've been supporting three-letter government agencies, Army, Air Force, and others. With My background is in software, so I've done a lot of work with software, but that has evolved over time to be more of a systems view. So I'm also a systems engineer.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so could you tell us a little bit about what your first defense project was?
Sure. The first project was the Radar Digital Signal Injection System, or RDSys. Basically, it was a stimulator program that stimulated the ANTPY2 radar, which you'll see in a minute, and allowed, while the radar was actively scanning and there's nothing for it to look at in the area, it could basically play war games. We gave it simulations to play in the background while it was actively scanning. We used some of the same technology for the same radar in THAAD mode, and it was called the Sim over Live Driver, which is really a better explainer for what it does, right? It was a driver that allowed the radar to play simulations while it was on and actively scanning.
Wow.
Raytheon is the industry leader in military radar technology. We've built radars from the size of a television set to the size of a building, such as our early warning radar. I will be talking to you about the ANTPY2 radar. It's a world-class, solid radar that is capable of mid-course missile defense. It does acquisition, discrimination of long-range targets. It's a heart of the mid-tier missile defense.
It out of the THAAD system?
Yes, it operates in
NATO intelligence reports indicate the threat of ballistic missiles is increasing in number and complexity. By 2018, all of Europe will be at risk. From sensors to interceptors, Raytheon's proven ballistic missile defense systems provide layered defense around the world. Defending the continent requires a robust system of integrated land, sea, and space ballistic missile defense assets. As a forward-based mode ANTPY2 radar deployed in Turkey continuously searches the sky, it detects launch of an intermediate range ballistic missile headed toward European population centers. The radar discriminates between threats and non-threats before passing critical information to NATO Headquarters Allied Air Command, Ramstein, Germany. NATO relays the target information to sensors and fire control commanders across Europe. A Netherlands frigate in the Aegean receives the ANTPY2Q through NATO and starts tracking the threat with its upgraded Smart L radar. The frigate passes threat data to a German frigate in the Adriatic Sea that is optimally positioned for.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. But could you tell me what you have found to be your most exciting project?
Well, the most exciting project by far was the Counter Rocket Artillery and Mortar, or CRAM system. The point of CRAM was to provide base defense for our warfighting men and women in the field in Iraq and Afghanistan during Operation Enduring Freedom.
Excellent.
So there was an
So I don't know if you could hear it in the CRAM video, but there was a siren in the background. That's called the warn system. We actually built that part of the CRAM system. That's only one of the roles I played in the system. Another role was we developed a simulation to simulate everything that was going on inside a FOB with multiple weapon systems, multiple sensor systems, multiple radars, which were called Firefinder radars. So, and also helped to integrate the FAD C2. That was the forward area something deployment command and control system. I helped to integrate that system as well as part